fans who grew up in the early 2000s must be familiar with Avatar: The Last Airbender cartoon TV series. And even though it's been off the air for a while, loyalists still want more. The good news is that Paramount has finally announced a release date for The Last Airbender animated film, but it's not coming as soon as you think. Keep watching this video to find out more. What you need to know. Since the Avatar television series concluded in 2008, fans have been anticipating the next installment of Aang and his friends outside of the comic book series, which interestingly has constantly been releasing new issues. Finally, fans can now take heart that something is unquestionably coming in the shape of an animated Avatar: The Last Airbender movie, although not all the specifics of the film are known. Paramount has announced that on October 10, 2025, a sequel to the Avatar: The Last Airbender series will be released. Not so much information has been given away about its plot or cast, but at least the news should be good enough to warm the hearts of fans for a while. Even though The Legend of Korra, the Avatar sequel series, technically carried on the original plot, the program didn't spend much time exploring what happened to Avatar Aang and his friends following the events of Sozin's Comet. But some of the cast members, like Katara, Zuko, and Toph, have appeared in conversations with Korra as younger versions of themselves. The possible cast members. The casting process for the new animated Airbender film will be interesting to see. Right after the show finished, Zachary Tyler Eisen, who played Aang's voice actor, left showbiz. And of course, he's no longer a youngster and cannot perform the same voice sequence anymore. The voices might potentially still be performed by other actors that were in the show, such as Mae Whitman Katara, Dante Basco Zuko, Gray Delisle Azula, and Mark Hamill Ozai, who are still active in the industry. Jack Decina Sokka and Michaela Jill Murphy Toph continue to attend Comic-Cons where they're praised for the voices they gave to their well-known characters. Thus, it is likely that they would welcome the possibility of returning as those same characters. Where will the movie pick up from? Cast members aside, something else worth pondering about is where the film will pick up from. Following Ozai's revelation that Zuko's mother was still alive, the showmakers were interested in making a sequel about the gang tracking out Zuko's mother. Eventually, they produced a graphic novel that described her whereabouts during that time. One of the show's writers revealed that a fourth season was in the works, with the goal of rehabilitating Azula as a person, after the conclusion of the third season left her with nothing except her head. It will be fascinating to see if they adapt those stories into the movie, or if they branch out into other areas, since the comic book series for the program has already explored a lot of the show's plot lines. Will the film be a risk to the Airbender reputation? As exciting as it is to see the show get a reboot after all these years, viewers must keep in mind that doing so could possibly tarnish the reputation of not only one of the greatest shows ever produced, but also arguably the greatest Nicktoon of all time. The live-action film that was released 12 years ago and directed by M. Night Shyamalan didn't leave the right impression among fans, and I'm sure they'd want to forget that it ever existed. If they're going to do this film, then they must do it well, since fans don't want to see such a fantastic show be tarnished once more. They have 3 years to work it out, which is good news production-wise. 5 things we know about Avatar: The Last Airbender. The first animated Airbender movie, which was announced at the 2022 San Diego Comic-Con, is being produced by both Nickelodeon and Paramount Animation, and it will be the latest venture into filmmaking by Avatar Studios. The plan was first revealed at the beginning of June 2022, and while we don't know all the details, here are 5 short facts about the most recent Avatar: The Last Airbender film for fans who are interested in learning more. 1. Aang and the gang will be featured in the first movie. It was previously confirmed that the first movie that Avatar Studios is preparing will not be about Kyoshi, as earlier rumors had suggested, but will instead focus on the cast from the original program Avatar: The Last Airbender. This was confirmed via tweets from voice actor Janet Varney at the 2022 San Diego Comic-Con. The announcement was made during the SDCC panel for Avatar: Braving the Elements, which was hosted by Dante Basco, who plays Prince Zuko, and Janet Varney, who played Korra in The Legend of Korra. And even though Varney was unable to attend, she confirmed the news in a video message to fans. She said, and I quote, "I can sense the excitement that has been building as a result of all the rumors, speculation, and excitement that have been circulating, but we decided it was time to correct the record. I, for one, cannot wait to see Avatar Aang and his companions in the first full-length film from Avatar Studios." 2. The story takes place after the original series conclusion. It was also revealed, according to Entertainment Weekly, that the animated movie will take place after the ending of the first Avatar: The Last Airbender series, just in case you were wondering where in the Avatar timeline this new film might occur. If you don't remember, at the end of the first season of the show, Aang was able to vanquish the Fire Lord Ozai, voiced by Mark Hamill, and bring peace to the four countries while working with his allies to create a brand new peaceful world. Some of Aang's friends may have appeared in The Legend of Korra when they were older, but this movie is set to take place while they are young adults. Even though you might be wondering what story they could possibly tell using the characters we all know and love, there are actually a lot of sources that might be used in this movie. While we wait and see, there have been a number of comics published that have continued the gang's quest beyond the series' conclusion, that have some really gripping plots, with The Search being a fan favorite. 3. This movie will be made by the show's original creators. Fear not, Michael DiMartino and Brian Konietzko, the show's original creators, will be working on this animated movie, according to Entertainment Weekly. Due to creative differences, the two creators previously left the series, but now, together with Avatar Studios, Nickelodeon and Paramount have announced that they will serve as producers for this new movie. That's great news for the loyal Day One fans. 4. Lauren Montgomery will be directing the first movie. According to a post on Instagram by Avatar Studios, a director had already been chosen before the specifics of the new Avatar The Last Airbender movie were even revealed, and that director is none other than Lauren Montgomery. Montgomery has prior exposure to the world of Avatar The Last Airbender, and the official post spoke with a lot of confidence in her abilities. The studio has complete faith in her ability to direct the movie because she's had a lot of experience working on storyboards for the third season of the series, which many fans believe had the best episodes in the entire show. She also previously worked as a supervising producer for The Legend of Korra. To add to that, Montgomery has worked on a ton of other incredible animated projects that only strengthen the studio's faith in her. These include her work on Ben 10, Justice League The New Frontier, Voltron Legendary Defender, and so much more. There's no doubt that this movie will be right up her alley. 5. This movie is the first of 3 standalone movies. Surprise! There are still 2 other films in the Avatar universe that will happen after this one. Yes, 2 more. This gives fans a lot more to sink their teeth into, long after 2025's release of the first animated film. The next 2 movies were revealed simultaneously with the same Instagram post that confirmed Montgomery would be directing. However, their titles, plots, directors, release dates, or casts have not yet been revealed. In fact, there has been 0 confirmation about the 2 follow-up movies. All we can say for sure is that they've been confirmed, and that fans will have more than enough Airbender content to consume in the space of the coming decade or so. We can hold on to that as a consolation for now until more information is released. Nonetheless, could this mean that the Kyoshi movie may finally come out? We cannot say for sure at this point, but you can be certain that as long as you keep following this channel, we'll be bringing you all the follow-up news as they break. So, Airbender fans, how excited are you to hear about the new animated film? Let us have your thoughts in the comments section. And if you enjoyed watching this video, kindly like it and share so fellow Airbender fans can watch it too. Last but certainly not least, subscribe to our channel and punch the notification bell to keep getting more interesting content like this. See you next time.